She was just a little girl, standing quietly at the back of the crowd, clutching her stomach. She didn't look for attention. She didn't ask for money. She just walked up to the man in the sharp suit and whispered 5 words that stopped him cold. "Mister, I'm really hungry." That man. It was Steve Harvey. And what did he do next? Left everyone in shock. Stick around till the end, because this story isn't just heartwarming. It's powerful, and it might just change how you see kindness forever. Let's rewind. Steve Harvey was visiting a community center in Atlanta, doing what he often does, giving back. A few cameras, a few fans, some press. But for Steve, it wasn't about the headlines. He was raised with very little. He knows what struggle looks like, what hunger feels like. That's why he gives, big and often. On this particular day, he had just wrapped up speaking to a group of young kids, inspiring them to dream big, stay focused, and work hard. He was on his way out when a little girl, maybe 8 or 9 years old, tugged gently at his jacket. He turned, smiled, bent down. "What's up, baby girl?" he asked. And that's when she said it. "Mister, I'm really hungry." No camera caught that moment. No crowd surrounded her. She didn't know who he really was. Not a game show host, not a millionaire, not a household name. To her, he was just a kind-looking man, and she was just hungry. Steve didn't hesitate. He didn't hand her a dollar bill. He didn't tell her to go find an adult. He took her hand and said, "Come on, let's get you fed." He personally walked her, and her younger brother, who had been sitting quietly on the curb, into a nearby restaurant. Sat them down, ordered them a full meal, watched them eat. But he didn't stop there. When their mother came rushing in, clearly panicked, instead of scolding or judging, Steve stood up, hugged her, and said, "You're doing your best. Let me help." He paid for their groceries for the month, gave her his team's contact info, set her up with a local support group that helps single moms find stable housing and work. And the family? They're doing okay now. Better than okay. The little girl is back in school. Her brother has shoes that fit. And their mom? She's working again, and tells everyone, "I don't know why God put Steve Harvey in our path that day, but I'll never forget what he did." Here's the thing most people miss. Steve didn't do it for clout. He didn't post it online. He never even mentioned it in an interview. The story only came out because a volunteer at the center told it, weeks later. Quietly. Humbly. Just a reminder of the kind of man Steve really is when the cameras aren't rolling. Sometimes the loudest acts of kindness are the ones nobody sees. That little girl didn't ask for fame. She asked for food. And one man, who remembered what hunger felt like, gave her so much more than that. If this story touched you, drop a heart in the comments. Share it with someone who believes real kindness still exists. And remember, you never know who you're passing on the street or what someone's carrying silently inside. Be kind. Always.